Instagram is now live.
Welcome to the Midday Live Show. Go on, meet the crew. You know what we just came to do. No telling who be coming through.
Jazza Fritz and Steve, who styles gotta fit the mood. It did been a while, they left the milk. I got a DJ too.
DJ who? DJ Spoil Milk on the ones and twos. Catch the show, watch it be on. 12 and 9, not like the other shows. And check it for your podcast. All hundreds broadcast, go screen the live on YouTube.
Brand new, everything about them got a bag too. Had to, now they see the stars when they pass through. Bad news, if you ain't up on this, you can't slide through. Especially when they fine dining, shining, but the time whining.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Welcome to another episode of the Midday Live Show. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to season 4, episode 23. This is my Jordan right here, ladies and gentlemen.
Where's the Bulls attire, guys?
Well, I see you Bulls. I see y'all came real strong. I didn't get the memo. And for the youngins, it's the first generation LeBron episode as well.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I go by the name of DJ Spoil Milk, the nastiest DJ in Chicago. You may have heard him. You may already see him if you watch it on YouTube Live, Instagram Live, Facebook Live. But I'm sitting next to the master podcaster himself.
Thank you, DJ Spoil Milk. Yes, it's the master podcaster, Steve Styles. You know, it's Mr. V103. It's Mr. Producer at Rock 95.5, just holding it down, the greatest show in the planet, guys. But to my right, I have the amazing.
Thank you. And this is the greatest show on the planet. Just a correction really quickly. But my name is Jazz, a.k.a. Jazz Fierce. The Fierce is so small. Welcome to the Midday Live Show. Yeah.
Now we have an amazing guest, guys. And we have some business history with our guests today, too. So we took our time and we have an entire intro.
Okay. All right.
Let it out.
Let's set the scene.
Set the scene.
Silence in the room.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for a very special guest on the Midday Live Show. Today, we're joined by a true Chicago powerhouse, a man who wears many hats. Well, he also has a collection of hats, but we'll talk about it later. He's the proud owner of Final Cuts Barbershop, the go-to spot for fresh fades and sharp styles. He also runs Chicago Theater Works, an enormous rental facility, a banquet hall, hosting the most prominent events here in Chicago nightlife. And if you've been to Wicker Park Bodega, you've already experienced his flair, the amount of different foods they have to offer, along with the community hub that he's created. He's a family man, a proud Latino entrepreneur, and the epitome of independence plus hustler. Please give it up for the one and only Nick Ramos.
I need you to wake everybody up with that at my house. Like, put some respect on it.
Put some respect on my name. Yeah, well, welcome, Nick.
What else?
You're gonna have it on your phone. Yeah. Well, to those who aren't familiar with you, tell them a little about yourself, Nick.
Let's go back, right? So I was born in Puerto Rico. And I was raised in Chicago. I got here when I was 8 years old, a long time ago. It won't date me, but I got here. I didn't know English because, again, I was born over there. I had to pick it up fast, and grew up in like Humboldt Park, Wicker Park. Well, I grew up in Wicker Park in Bucktown when it wasn't gentrified.
Yeah, they changed the whole thing. Yeah.
I think my first day walking to school, I was 8 years old, walking with my mom, and I saw Cutlass Supreme pull up, get out, and whoop people with a bat. I swear that's a true story. That was right there on David and Winchester. And I was like, what is that? And I was like, so that was me. Welcome to Chicago. That was a while back. So from there, I kind of just, after I grew up in Humboldt, I went to college for a little bit. It wasn't for me. College dropped out like 4 times. I tried it, kept trying it, and because everybody tells you, oh, you gotta go to school, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, and I was trying to follow that. Step, it didn't work for me. After getting fired from like
all the jobs,
23 jobs at one point, there was like a year from like 19 years old to like 20. I got fired from like 20 jobs. I can't even lie to y'all. Like I was getting fired from every job, and finally, when I was 21, I found a great job at the Hilton in Chicago, right here at 720 South Michigan. Started working there in finance. They gave me an opportunity. I kept getting promoted. Kept getting promoted from there, learning a little bit about the business. From finance, I went to food and beverage world. Pretty much taught me how to run businesses. Working in the hotel industry has literally taught me how to run all the businesses I run.
Good.
And as of now, I still work in the hotel industry. A lot of people don't know that I have a corporate job still. So I'm a director of food and beverage for Hilton. I pretty much oversee Starbucks, catering, banquets, and I create menus for the hotels on top of managing my businesses. And that's kind of what I do. You know, a little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything.
Yeah.
I mean, he was mentioning off air too. He wants to talk about it too a little bit too. He's starting 2 additional businesses along with the 3 he currently has open.
Yeah. I mean, you guys, man, this is juicy gossip because not even my family knows. Nobody knows because you know sometimes you don't want to share stuff because you know when you share it too early, premature, that doesn't happen, and you know you look like a liar. Not only that, you look like you know you're selling dreams over here. But no, I actually do. I should be closing within the next couple of weeks. Holidays kind of put a damp on things. I did buy an Italian restaurant. Yeah, I won't say the name yet because the deal's still not complete. But I mean, everything looks good. But I will be having overtaking of an Italian restaurant. It's been open for 16 years. It's been in a lot of it's had a lot of TV action. So it's a good restaurant. It's authentic food, and you know, one of my dreams always was to own my own restaurant.
Yeah, of course.
Before I bought my first business, that was actually what I was gonna do. I was gonna open up a restaurant with like 5 items, and it was gonna be just like those 5 items. And I put a menu together. I had everything ready to go, and then I bought a barbershop. It just happened, and so it kind of just slowed things down. But that, and also, I'm in the process of closing on it's like a little Metro Mart inside a professional building, which pretty much I'm gonna do fresh coffee, empanadas, like our own homemade empanadas, fresh squeezed orange juice, and just get like, you know, have beer and champagne and wine in there. So when you guys are, you know, need to go downstairs, you gotta go to CVS, you can go boom into that little store.
Yeah.
I'm even gonna have like little mini charcuterie trays because there's a lot of women in that building. So I want to capitalize. They love cheese and they love, you know, wine. So it goes hand in hand. So I got a kind of vision for what I want to do in there. And that's also happening. So in the next couple of weeks, I'll be starting to take over 2 additional businesses that are going to require more of my time, which will require for me to work even harder. But
wow.
Congratulations, though.
Big congrats.
Yeah. Hey, man. Yeah. That's why I take so many vacations. I told you.
That's real. Yeah. And you do so much, and you're taking on 2 more. So how exactly do you go from having a vision of something to actually making it like real?
Man, you know, it's crazy because like the reality is I don't know. My thing is like, my mentality is I always want to outwork everybody, right? Like that's just my mentality. Like I take it one day at a time, because if you start thinking about tomorrow, you'll get overwhelmed, right? The good part about like Final Cuts, the barbershop, I mean, I have guys that I got a barber in there that's been there 19 years. Wow. 19 years, and he's still cool. The cool kids still come get haircuts with him, because you know he's getting to that age, right, where like the young kids like, you know how to cut hair? He looks at them like. But no, so my barbershop is pretty much self-run, right? So I go there and I go there to hang out, really.
You make people laugh for 8 hours and go home.
You see, that beat was real. I swear, like I go. So the barbershop is well taken care of. The venue, the event space, I got a great staff that oversee it when I'm not around. The first, you know, again, I just made a year in December. So I always invest my time the first year in the business. Any business, you're only going to be as successful as you are, right? Like you have to be present. Now I'm getting there where I just go for an hour and check on everybody, make sure you guys are good. All right, cool. I see you guys. My staff takes care of it. So you have to have people you trust. You have to have a team. Like in everything, there's no such thing as you can do it by yourself. I've learned that, and because I've tried to do that, and I failed miserably. I burned myself out, stressed myself out. Panic attacks in the park, side of a parking lot. You know, like you cannot do everything. You know, you have to have trust in people, and that's probably the hardest thing to do, because how are you going to trust people, right, with something that doesn't belong to them? You know, so that's when you create incentives, right, and you create ways to motivate the people, right? Like I'm not the type of guy that like, oh, I'm just going to get money and not let nobody else get money, right? I figure out ways to make everybody feel important and let them get, you know, a piece of the pie. The more we make, the more you make. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's my vision. So I know it's going to be a little more challenging. I had gave my notice at the hotel. My last day was supposed to be December 27th. I actually wrote my letter saying that 27th was going to be my last day. After some conversations and some days, I decided to stick around a little longer, and they agreed with my terms, because again, I want to take more into business. Like, one of them requires me to be there for 2 weeks to train and learn menu, learn everything. This is a big restaurant, so it's not like a mom and pop. Like, I have to be there and learn everything from the ordering of the product to the food to the clientele. So it was going to be a lot, and then the hotel decided that it was more beneficial for them to keep me at some capacity than to lose me at all. So it worked out for me gratefully, because I love the hotel industry. I mean, 20 years in that industry, and it kind of saved me. It took me away from the streets. It took me away from all the bad stuff that I was kind of leading towards, and I'm always thankful for that, because the reason I'm where I'm at is because of that job. Believe it or not, that job kind of saved me. Like, out of those 23 jobs getting fired, that one job that kept me, I was like, man, it kept me, and I made my career.
Wow. Bless. Yeah, that is a blessing, man. How do you stay organized with so many platforms that you've created and about to add to more platforms every year?
Yeah, Google Calendar. What do you use? What's up?
This right here. This is my baby right here. Like, the phone really does everything for me. I do have my Google Calendar. I have my Google Sheets. I have to, because I mean, and I also have properties too, and I manage them myself. So I have 4 properties, and I oversee all of them. So like if there's a leak, they call me. There's no middleman. But I'm getting to that point where now I'm gonna start to,
delegate.
Yeah, I have to find another way. Again, but I had to make some money first before I start giving money away. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm at with it. Yeah, but it takes a lot. I'm like, the plan really is just working with, like I said, with my team, and organizing, day by day and week by week. We see what we have on the agenda, and we tackle it, like, from product to leading products, to leading. We have meetings with clients, and especially we do a lot of weddings like that.
Yeah.
Luckily, I have a great team, but like, there's so many details. You miss one thing, that's bad. So you have to be very to kind of make sure that you don't make a mistake. Same thing with the hotel. Like, the hotel is, you have a lot of staff, you have a lot of people that depend on you to lead them to the right, to get to where they need to get to, so they can be successful. So, just try to motivate and take it day by day, and just let more do the talk.
I mean, obviously it has. I mean, look at the success. Yeah, that's crazy. Wow. I didn't know you had like so many businesses, and then you're keeping 2 more. Like, that's wild.
A lot of people they just be like, they're like, yeah, you got a job.
Yeah. Wow, that's a lot. Well, what would you say, having all these businesses and then taking on even more? What is like the fulfilling part for you? Like, what makes you happy and motivated to get up every day and do this?
It's funny. We was talking about this a little bit earlier, so I won't get too much into that. But what I will say is, what I need to do is kind of learn how to enjoy the moment. You know what I mean? I think that's my biggest obstacle right now. Like, kind of learning how to be present. You know what I mean? Because I think that's sometimes the problem. Right? I'm looking for chasing the next high. Right? That you're so busy chasing something that you don't enjoy what you have already, and that's kind of what I'm learning to do. Like, I need to understand. Like, I need to sit on top, top of that ceiling and just look at everything and just breathe, enjoy it. You know what I mean? But I think for me, it's the drive. It's just my kids, right? And coming from where I come from, you know what I mean? Like close to the second hand, you know what I'm saying? Like, and now the second hand is cool, which is cool shit. I was the coolest kid back in the day, right? My shit was from the second hand.
Right, throwbacks.
Like, I had the little Karate Kid, slap pajamas.
Okay, yeah, that's good. Like a onesie almost. Yeah.
Man. But you know, I come from that. I come from, you know, I shared a story about my dad. Like my dad passed away about 7 years ago, and you know, my dad was a big inspiration to me. And I shared a story. We were talking about like yesterday or a couple days ago about how Christmas was, right? So, you know, I remember like Nintendo was a big thing when I was growing up.
Huge.
You know, I used to walk down Michigan Avenue to go work with my dad when I was like 8, because they had no babysitter, so I had to go work with him. So I'm cooking, I'm learning how to cook, you know, when I was 8 years old. It was beneficial for me. And we would walk by the Woolworth. I don't know.
Woolworth. Yeah, I know Woolworth. They used to sell like the hot dogs and the honey lemonade at the front of that store. Okay. Like venture.
Walmart on steroids, you know what I'm saying? Like, and they used to have this like train with the Nintendo in the middle and just trains, and I'm like, man, I want that so bad as a kid. You walk by, and I would walk every Saturday and see it. But that's not where I get it for you one day. 2 years later, you got it for me. 2 years.
Yeah,
just show you. You know, again, man, God bless him, because that right there was like the best 2 years I waited. Like when I got that, I was like, man, I didn't stop playing it for like days. I was stuck in front of the TV and we were putting the train together, and it just shows you like, man, how much we come from. You know, like you don't take nothing for granted. So this year, what I decided to do is I bought a train set for my kids, and I put it on a Christmas tree, and then we put it together. They didn't understand the meaning of that for me, but it meant something different to me. And then I explained them, I told them the story, and they're like, oh, okay, we don't care. But they will one day if they're older.
They will.
But actually, those are the things that keep me motivated, and keep me just trying to, you know, succeed for them. You know, I don't ever want them to, you know, to go through hard times. You know, that's kind of my goal.
That's what a good parent does.
Yeah. But I also don't want them to be desensitized from the world where like they'll work for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you gotta find a happy medium. You know, I take and I give. You got to, man, because you get a lot of these kids that you give, you know, as parents coming from, you know, I don't know where you guys come from, but a lot of us, our stories are the same. You come from nothing, you know what I'm saying? So like, some of these kids, they get everything. The business, everything. So they don't really appreciate nothing. And then here you go, fast forward, they lost the business, they lost everything. They don't know how to survive there, you know, because they don't know how to struggle. So you have to go through your own struggle to become a better version of yourself. I feel like everybody does. I don't care who you are.
I definitely want my kids to struggle of some sort.
Yeah, you have to.
I'm gonna have it. You know, work my butt off to have it, so they need for nothing. But they got to struggle for something.
You have to make
something's got to happen. You need to have at least one walk to school, to high school in your lifetime. Okay, because you missed the bus, and I'm not taking. Like something has to happen to where they can understand, you know, that things just don't come easy all the time, and how to work out of adversity as well.
Yes,
I forget
the
quote that I was told, but it resonates with me. Is what is a man during his weakest moment is not the man that you see during his best moments. The man that, you know, at the bottom, when he's first facing the bumps in the road and all that adversity coming, that's the man that, you know, you gotta see and then look in the mirror. Right? And that's, I'm butchering it.
You measure a man. You measure a man by the amount of problems he has. You measure a man by what he does after he overcomes an obstacle. Right? Everybody falls 8 times, but can you get up the 9th time? Right?
And my kids got that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I have to figure it out. It's like almost like a control struggle too, because I'm right there at the peak where like my son's 11. He wants stuff. PlayStation 5s are not cheap. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I took he's like, $250. I got you, man. Gotta be cash. But like he's got his own mini safe. I make sure he invests in Bitcoin and Ethereum. And he's even with Dogecoin and stuff. So he has his own little Coinbase account. I try to accolade stuff, but everything is earned. He has a bookshelf too, right? So I got him a bookshelf. He has to pay me in pages. Hey, Dad, I want to watch YouTube. Well, that's going to cost you about 40 pages. Grabs a book. These are chapter books. 200, 300, 400 Harry Potter books. You know what I'm saying? Nice big books. So you'll find a way. Everybody's different. So it's great to hear that. Now we have a lot of young entrepreneurs that are very curious on how to get into
working a business.
What type of advice would you give someone who's new to business? Would you tell them to sign up and get an LLC? You need a lawyer. You got to start. You need a practice.
I didn't even get an LLC until like 5 years ago. Like I was grinding from like getting it from the mud. Like to be honest with you, for me, you know, what worked for me was I always had more than one job. I always hustled. Like if you got one job, you don't work hard enough. I'm sorry, that's just my mentality. That's just what it is. And people might say, "Oh, no, you're lazy. Look at yourself in the mirror. You're lazy." All right, I want you to look in the mirror and say that. You know, so I'm gonna tell you something. Like I told you, my first job was, you know, picking up dog shit. $5 an hour. You know what I mean? So like I started working. Yeah, I'm old. I was 14. It was 1996. All right, Bulls championship.
How did you get that idea for the job?
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was one of the dog shit. I used to play with the dog too. That's fun. But we beat and all that. That was like, but that job really turned into like, you know, I worked for 4 years through high school. It kind of kept me out of trouble. A little bit of trouble, not all the way, but you know, like
you still found a way.
Yeah, but I mean, when I left, I was making like $12 an hour, so $7 raise 4 years. You know, and not only that guy became like a father to me, Peter. Shout out to Peter, the police, rest in peace, man. He was one of the real ones, 86 years old. This guy was a soldier, and he was a great, you know, guy when I was a young guy to learn from. But you know, the reality was I always had another job, another hustle. Even when I worked in hotels, I was doing parties on the side, club promoting, or whatever I needed to do to figure out how to and save all that money. First thing you need to do is it takes money to make money, and that's just the realest thing. And good credit, right? But like I claimed bankruptcy when I was 20 years old. I claimed bankruptcy. I was like 60,000 in debt. A lot of people don't even know that. Like I claimed bankruptcy when I was 20 years old. I was broke as shit. I had a Lexus. I had an IS 300.
Oh, that's a fly car.
That's a car. Yeah, but I couldn't pay that $550. So I told my sister. My sister already had a career. You know, shout out to my sister. She's living her best life right now. Lucky. But anyways, I gave her the car because I couldn't pay the car note. And she took it to New York. She was working in New York at the time, and I was broke as a fucking joke. And you know, and I had to get it from again. I had to build it up again, build my credit up again. Start saving my money. Every dollar that I could save, I saved it. And I bought my first property. And when I bought my first property, that was how it all started. Because I was like, hey, you mean to tell me these people pay the rent, and I make how much? $900 at the time was like $900 a month.
Yeah,
you know, like profit. I'm like, this is mine. Oh, I'm gonna give me another car. And that's gonna be my car. No, that's how I looked at it. Before that's how I used to look at these. I made $900. That's free money. Let me go buy something that's not gonna give me no money. Which I learned not to do that no more. We always do that. I always say, as a community, we suck at that. So it's money. You don't need it. You don't use it and
trick it off.
Now, what I do with that little money is I always put it away, and buy another property. Yeah. And you know, I started with the real estate. For me, it was the real estate. And it so happened that the second thing I bought was the barbershop.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So you need money to make money.
You need money to make money, and you need to work for it. And of course, there's always loans. There's SBA loans. Like there's all those. There's a lot of tools out there, especially you know, like if you really want to do something, you have to have a business plan. You have to have show income. You know, you have to make sure that they're not just going to give you $1 million SBA. You got to be realistic too.
Yeah.
Another thing that I always share that I believe in, I'm big on, is if you're going to buy a business, buy an existing business.
Yes.
Your first business should always be an existing business. Up and running, even if it's not making money. Because it's kind of heroes. And I'll say this, when I look at it, I said, what the hell? Like, it was in the negative. I'm like, man, I'm about to buy something, I ain't making no money. And I knew that, but I had a vision. I was like, I'm gonna turn this shit around. I'm gonna make it nice. I know a lot of people. I know I get this rolling. Man, and I killed it my first year. Killed it. Like it was a home run. I can't even lie. Like I wasn't even expecting to do as well as I did with the amount of, like, I've had clients that have already done 4. You guys done 2 parties there, right? I've had clients that have done 4 parties, 5 parties already. So like, reality is, you know, that's pretty much my way of doing things. I feel like if you're an up and coming entrepreneur and you wanna invest into something, if you like, real estate ain't for me, you know, I don't really, especially now the market's a little crazy, right? So like, you know, there's not a lot of 3 flats out. Like for me, that's how I made my money. The 3 flats, right?
Yeah, you can live
Because you
on
got
it
three
right now too.
units, yeah, you know what I'm saying? But now, if you're paying 500, 600,000, there's not a lot, unless you're charging 2,000, 3,000 in rent, depending on
the areas you're in, people are.
Yeah, which they are,
Yeah,
because,
that's true.
yeah, I mean,
The rent's gone up, you know what I mean? But
I say buy an established business, something that's not too expensive, something that you actually get to see yourself running, right? Not just okay, here's a clothing store, selling it for 50,000, let me buy it. No, and look at it. All right, look at the numbers. It's not making money, but do you believe in yourself? Can you make it make money? That's the biggest thing. Once you find that little established business, you have to say, am I going to make money? Like, am I going to? What am I going to do to make this place relevant?
Absolutely, we'd love to hear that, man. So get that.
That's good advice for real. I hope you had your notepad. I'm definitely taking that in.
Yeah,
That's
sure.
right. I was thinking about sliding into rapid fire. We can knock out 4 questions each. And so rapid fire is when we ask you to say the first thing that comes to your mind.
Got it.
Nothing too crazy. We're just going to pick out 4 questions and then we'll rotate from me to Jasmine to DJ. Spoiled milk. What's that smell? All right. Oh, sorry about that, Miss Pierce. Didn't mean to. Oh, okay. It's jazz, baby. Okay. And I will select. I'm going to go easy with you, all right? I'll do question 20 to question 25. Here we go. Fresh food or fried food, Nick?
Fresh food. All day. Yeah.
Driving or flying?
I don't drive, man.
You do?
I mean, hold on. What are we talking about? Flying,
Flying first class or driving first class?
Flying first class all day.
With a chauffeur.
Relax. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind driving. Listen to a good podcast. Listen to the Midday show.
You know. That's what's up. Shout out for that. Would you prefer expensive gift or something homemade from the heart?
Man, you know what? Homemade is always hits better.
After my daughter gave me a card, made me cry, man. That to me, like, if it was homemade, like, she could have got me a rollie and they wouldn't make me cry. You know what I mean? But I would have been happy.
You would have. You cried. You look at the bill and then you start crying. Like, man, I gotta pay for this.
But yeah, homemade all day, man.
Yeah, we'd love to hear that, man. Name one mythical creature, mythological creature you still believe is in existence. Like me, I believe in Bigfoot. I think that sucker's out there for real.
Bigfoot's out there for sure.
Yeah.
Me, I honestly think dragons were real.
Dragons.
I think dragons were
They're
real.
in every culture in their history.
Yeah, I think there was dragons.
Whoa.
Before
Yeah.
the dinosaurs.
Yeah. Or maybe.
Not in Game of Thrones, guys.
What if the dinosaurs were really dragons and we didn't know how to differentiate them back then?
What is it?
What if the dinosaurs were the dragons?
I mean,
you know what's funny? I was listening to the Joe Rogan podcast, and they were talking about how I'm not gonna say the word, I'm gonna butcher it, but like back in the day, they didn't know how to describe this kind of animals.
Yeah,
there was no words for them.
Exactly.
So they found drawings of creatures blowing fire out their mouth and all that. And was it a dragon or no?
Yeah.
It could possibly be a regular dragon.
Yeah.
So they were saying how these drawings were from millions of years ago. So I feel like a lot of people didn't know what to describe, what they were seeing. So I believe it.
Definitely. Next question for me. If you could have a superpower, kind of like the X-Men, or the Fantastic Four or something. Here, I'll stop dating myself. The Incredibles. All right. If you could pick a superpower, what would it be?
Oh man. Probably speed.
Speed.
Yeah.
Super fast. In and out. Keep shooting. Shooting fast. Inside joke. If you can hang out with any celebrity, dead or alive, who would it be?
Tupac.
Holy cow. Yeah.
Big
influence
on you. Yeah, Tupac was my music.
Yeah.
It was not only that, Tupac was powerful.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people might pick somebody else, but like Tupac was, that was my era. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Jazz, can you take it from here?
Yes. Okay, cartoon character you hang out with for today.
Oh man, cartoon character. Right? Gotta be Daffy Duck.
Daffy Duck?
Interesting.
Is he a comedian? He's a funny guy.
He's a funny guy.
Yeah.
Chill guy.
He was
Chill guy.
smart, too.
Yeah, that was cool.
He was also shady. I like that amount.
Yeah. Get you in the bag.
He treats you.
Okay.
I think I know this one, but dream job or win the lottery.
How much am I winning?
Mm.
I don't know.
Good question, though.
My dream job?
Mhm.
Right here, working for the Bulls.
Really?
Like that would be my dream job. Like I mean, like working directly with the Bulls. Like
Okay.
in some capacity. I don't know.
Picking up taco.
Not
Picking up, or being their fucking water boy.
No, water boy.
Yeah.
That's my dream job, actually. That would
Really?
be so.
Never say never.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they had the Chicago head coaching job on Indeed
Well,
recently.
you know,
Well,
it's funny. I had an interview to be the food and beverage director for the UC at the time for the East Navy. I think UV runs it. Whatever, I forgot the company's name. So, but it would have been working directly with catering the food at the Burnell Center. So I was this close. I was out of the 3 candidates, I was one of the ones that was being, considered for the job.
Amazing.
So I was so mad because I really wanted that job. I was like, damn,
Yeah.
that would have been it. That would have been my dream job. Well, probably not. I probably would have hated it, but I still wanted to try it.
So we'll go a dream job, not the lottery.
Not the
Right?
lottery. No, lottery is who doesn't want to win the lottery? But I feel like everybody that wins dies in some weird fucking way or something.
Right?
Or they get murdered,
Right?
or they be broke.
It's just crazy.
I mean, I don't know.
I feel like I would be smarter with that, but you never know.
You never know.
Never know.
Okay. Something that never fails to make you laugh.
I mean, I love comedy, man. That's my medicine. I love even listening to podcasts, comedy podcasts. I mean, Ariel Spears is my favorite comedian.
Really?
Ariel Spears is, love Ariel Spears. He's, I've seen him like 4 times. It's gotten to the point where I know his act, and it's almost back to where he's going with me. Because I know what he's going to say. Like, comedians add a lot of new stuff to their stuff, but we see him a lot. A lot of the jokes are recycled.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? So, my guy's like, yeah, bro, you a real fan.
Chill.
Let me
Let me
hear
hear
it.
it. Myself, please.
Okay. Last one. Any TV shows that have like had you glued to the TV lately?
You know what's funny?
Probably people think I'm a psycho.
I just rewatched Dexter.
I'm rewatching Dexter right now.
You are?
Literally.
That's
I
amazing.
rewatched it, and because I watched it when it came out at the time, so I was young. You know what I'm saying? So like I can remember a lot of the episodes.
Yeah.
Watching it again, like I literally
So
watched it.
good.
It was 8 seasons.
Yeah.
And I literally watched it like in the last 2 months.
Yeah.
I was like driving, watching it, working out, watching it, like wherever I got an episode in.
But watching it again was so much better.
So good.
So good.
Hey, if you guys want to see Michael Speed Hall, you can check out the Midday Live show. He was on the show too.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With his band, Princess Dope.
Really?
Season 2?
Season 2, nice and early, yeah.
Wow, that's dope. I didn't know that he had a band.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I know. I'm excited about the remake with
Yeah.
Christina Milian.
That's
all
out
those
today.
actors. It's out today?
Today.
Oh, boy.
I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Exactly. Okay.
Right. It's cold outside too.
Yeah.
Yeah, no need to be outside.
And there's another Dexter coming out in summer, next summer.
Oh, like a different one? Like
Yeah. It's called Resurrection.
Get
Oh,
out of here.
Mhm.
Jesus, they got one killer.
Mhm.
Like Michael.
Oh boy.
So you.
It's on.
Yes.
What's that smell?
All right. So I was phone is jumping. What was something so funny that you read? What do you regret?
Cars.
Cars.
Oh boy.
You know,
What was the recent one? That was the baby. I love that car.
the Corvette.
Yeah.
I sold it. I sold it.
No,
in
I
the
saw
summer.
it.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
sold it.
I bought a COVID purchase when it
COVID.
It was
COVID
a
car.
C8
that just came out in 2020. And everybody's like, where's that thing? I was like, man, I'm getting a fucking car. Fuck this.
I would have got
a brand new Corvette going through a midlife crisis in my 30s. But I sold it now. But I think that's probably my biggest weakness.
Yeah,
I just bought a 72 Chevy Chevelle.
Whoa, whoa. Oh boy.
It's L2, and it's being repainted right now. It's convertible.
Oh man.
That one I don't regret. I'm gonna say that way. For all my
That's a
cars,
keeper. That's a keeper, man.
That's an investment. I'm gonna be honest. That car, it appraised for like 88,000 right now.
88.
But once I finish all the stuff I'm doing,
It's gonna be over 110K. So
Wow.
for me, that's an investment because if I decided to sell it, I can get that.
Because you're gonna put in.
Because I didn't pay
work
that, bro. You know,
Yeah.
I didn't pay that. So now I feel like I'm putting more money into it, but I know that the return will be. Now, with a regular, if you buy a Mercedes Benz, brand new one, as soon as you drive out, you lost 20K. 20K. Easy. I always say when I buy, foreigns or whatever, I always buy 2 or 3 years older because it's the same amount. I look to see, make sure the model ain't changed because worst thing you do is buy a car and then the model just changed. You know what I'm saying? So, but other than that, cars are probably the worst investment, but I love them. I'm weak
when it comes to that.
Me too. Yeah, I love it. I'm saying that right now, and I'm probably gonna buy another car.
Right.
That's how bad it is.
See?
Is that your dark passenger?
Yeah, it's my dark passenger. You've been watching super hard.
Yeah.
My broke passenger.
All right, let's see. Best pizza in Chicago.
Ooh, man, we gonna fight. Yeah, south side, north side, everybody want a piece of this one. Man, I'm gonna be honest. Like, okay, we're talking thin crust, because I have to categorize them different. Thin crust, man.
Yeah.
It had to be. So there was a point where Father and Son was the GOAT a long time ago.
Yeah, Father and Son from Milwaukee.
And
Lunch
this was on the north side. No, Milwaukee.
That's Bocce's. That's Bocce's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. Milwaukee, like Logan over there. That used to be. It used to be the GOAT, you know, but then it changed, whatever. Then there's John's on Western. I can't give you a solid answer. We gonna have this is a hard one. And there's Fiesta Pizza in the South Side. Man,
He knows.
I'm a pizza connoisseur, so I go ever. I don't care if you got to wear a bulletproof vest. I'm there. Yeah, I'm gonna take a stab at it. Yeah, so I say John. I would say John's on Western. It's closed too. See, all the places I'm at, they're closed. It's sad. They're done. Like they retired, they made enough money off of it.
We done.
Let's see.
But Pequods, we were talking about.
Pequods. Wow. Yeah, I love me some Pequods.
I have yet to experience that.
You gotta eat it there. Do not disrespect yourself by wait that hour or two, whatever. You cannot not eat it there. But it's amazing.
He said, "Do not disrespect yourself."
Don't do it.
You are worth it. You are worth that deep dish. You're worth that pizza.
You got to.
Okay. I'm gonna check it out. Let's see, I got one more. If you can time travel, what year, what era?
I want to go to the 70s and do drugs with those people.
Hippies, 69 to 74, 77. Yeah.
There, drugs are clean. We're about dying and shit.
No fentanyl.
Everybody everybody was cool. Like, you had all you just needed a van, some mushrooms,
Nothing but love. A lot of love.
Around to pick up. So crazy.
Good times. We love to hear that. We love to hear that.
Hey, man, you survived rapid fire.
You survived rapid fire.
I'm sorry, my ADHD.
It's perfect. No, you're good. You're steady. You have so with the Chicago Theater Works, it's actually three parties because we did talent show too. Go us, man. I told you. We bring it.
Service is appropriate there.
Absolutely, man. You have this one event coming up. I'm going to pull the flyer up on the screen. It's going to be in January 24th. Can you tell us a little bit about this event?
Man, you know what? It's funny because John Gonzalez, I kind of ran into him in TikTok, right? Like, he's hilarious. And then my good friend, Anthony Fuentes, who you've met.
Comedian extraordinaire.
He's kind of been my guy taking me through the comedy world because I love comedy. Yeah, I told you guys that's passion of mine. Am I making money on these events? Probably the only events that I don't make money, but I'm okay with it. You know what I mean? Because I love it. Like the entertainment and the people that are coming in, they're enjoying themselves. I see everybody laughing. And the comedians that we bring in to open up for these guys are amazing. They're amazing. They're top tier comedians. So I'm excited about Polar Bear. He's hilarious. If you go on TikTok and check him out, he's got like 1.2 million followers. Yeah, he's dope. He's right now opening up for Fluffy, who was So like, wow, it's a big deal. He just did his first arena a couple weeks ago. So I'm getting him hot off his little little big.
Let's lock them in at a different rate.
Yeah,
Lock 'em in at the early rate. Yeah.
Yesterday's price, not today's price.
No, yesterday's price is today.
So we good. Yeah, he's doing the 24th. And the tickets are going so well that we decided to do another show on the 25th.
Incredible.
So we'll be adding another show. The flyer should be coming out in the next couple of weeks for the 25th. So it'll be a Saturday event also.
And then there'll be food provided by.
Oh, by Champ Tacos. So, man, if you ain't had Champ Tacos yet,
We're sleeping.
he's fire, bro. He's fire. He does the pineapples in the festival. So it's funny. That's hot. He used to do like the pina coladas and all the festivals all over.
Mhm.
And I didn't know he had a taco restaurant in
Okay.
Cicero. And his food is, man, he puts a lot of love into it. You know what I love about that kid? Like, he comes in there, he treats that place like, he treats my venue like it's his. He leaves it spotless. Like, he cleans it better than we do. I'm like, whoa,
Damn,
who is this?
man, we hired
My
him.
kitchen is like, who's in here? That's one. When you get vendors like that actually clean up after themselves, I salute them. So salute to Champ Tacos.
Big ups, big ups. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely good food.
And the
Final question about Chicago people is, if someone was interested in maybe booking an event or creating with you, how would they get in contact with you?
Yeah, definitely. You can go to our website, ChicagoTVWorks.com. Put in a request, or you can DM me directly at Nick Metro or Chicago TVWorks. I run them all, so I'm really good about responding to everybody, you know. And I mean, ain't no event too small or too big. Like for me, I work with everybody's budget. I'm in Lakeview, so people are like, "Oh, you're too expensive because you're in Lakeview." But reality is, I base my pricing on I like you or not.
Well, people like to work with people they like.
That's real. So come correct and you might get a good deal, man. That's it.
Man, you've had Flawless here. You've had our very own Leon Rogers before. Weddings. Jeez, go. A lot of great events too.
You can also follow them on Instagram
As well, everyone.
Yeah, today actually we have Rich Chang. Happy birthday to you, my man. It is Chicago House. It's a Chicago House party. It's his birthday party. So it's like a Christmas party. So I expect like 250 people tonight.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, them house people, man. I'm gonna tell y'all something. They love to drink and eat and dance and
Yeah.
other things, but we will talk about those later. But man,
Yes.
it's like I swear to God, every time they have this, because they do it like once a month. They haven't done it in the last 2 months. But there's this one gentleman, man. I gotta say this. I've never. So I walked in like at 8 o'clock, and my man was dancing in the corner. He's dressed. There's a little puddle by him.
Ew.
Crazy. So then I'm running around doing my thing. I come back like at 11:30. He's still in that same spot, just dancing, going to a bigger puddle. I'm like, this man don't stop dancing. Like that's all they do. They dance, and they bring every food you can think of. So like you talking about, if you want to eat good, I think it's like $20.
Oh, that's it.
$20 to get in and you get to eat all the good food they have and good music. A lot of those DJs that come up. Chicago House,
Hell yeah, they go hard.
They go crazy. So that's happening today. Yeah.
And then final cuts too. Like, what if someone's looking to get fresh paid?
Final cuts, man. Final cuts. You know what? With the barbershop, I'm gonna tell you like this. Everybody got their barber, so they ain't cheating on their barber. I wouldn't even play y'all like that. But I do have 15 barbers in there, and they're great. So you can go to Bootsy. And I mean, I'll tell you something about my barbers. Like one thing, I always say this to all my people. Like I always pay for your first haircut. If you're like iffy about it, I say, let me pay for your first haircut. Because every time I do that, they become clients. I probably build about 150 clients like that. That I pay. I actually have to pay because these guys, you know, they work for me, but they're independent.
Yeah, your
So, like,
contract.
I gotta
Yeah.
pay for their haircut. I pay
Regardless.
that haircut. So I do that, and it works out because they become clients.
It's like
I
a
do that for the barbers.
It's like a loss leader
Yeah,
in business, right?
yeah.
You take a stack just to get the clients.
Exactly. You know, and it doesn't, like, for me, I'll be like, I shouldn't care, right? Because we're like, well, that's their problem. Because a lot of owners, shop owners, are like, well, they're independent. They need to find their own business. No, but because trust me, I've had a lot of artists like, man, you're different. You're not like a regular owner. Like, you actually care about.
Yeah.
I do promo videos. If you see our videos, look like rap videos. Like, shout out to Ogun, Cabron Films. He's the legend that does all these dope videos, man.
Yeah, they look
He's
amazing.
amazing. And my son does all the production with the beats. My son makes beats and stuff. So
Yeah.
if you listen to the beat in the background, that's my son producing it. Nate Got Smoke. If you want some beats, yesterday's price is not today's price. But yeah, no, I mean, you know, the barbershop is amazing, you know, and it's a family-oriented barbershop. It's been open for 23 years.
23 years.
Yeah, and I had the luxury of buying that barbershop from Mr. Omar J. Sanchez, who's still
he came with the shop. He never left. I'm like, oh, what are you doing? Nah, that's my brother. So he's obviously he has keys. He's cutting hair. Like, hey, where are you doing? I was like, you pay for what's the last time you paid for, sir? Yeah, no, he created that name, and then I just when I took over, I wanted to brand it. I wanted to make sure everybody knew because myself. I created the pop-ups. I created all the different activities to connect with the community. Doing the back to school program. Book bags. Not only we don't only take, we give a lot. We gave jackets away. We gave over 150 winter jackets last year. We try to do as much as possible to stay engaged with the community. You know what I mean? So, like, people are walking into that door every day, and I'm blessed because of that, but a lot has to do with my team's amazing. And shout out to the final team. Tomorrow, they're actually coming to my venue. I'm catering food for them from Casa de Yari, which is one of the best.
Oh, yeah. Okay, cool.
We're catering food, and we're having our annual holiday party. We do it every year. We usually go out to dinner, but this year I said, you know what, let me post you guys at my event space.
Yeah.
I'm gonna decorate it really nice, and it's gonna be all of us sitting down, open bar.
Hey.
Are you guys hiring?
Yeah. I'm sure you come tomorrow, bro. There's gonna be enough food in there.
Well, speaking of food too, can you tell us about your Wicker Park empanadas?
So Wicker Park, so just to give you guys up, we've been closed for the last couple months. We're opening up again in February. It's a crazy incident that happened with the owner of the building, you know, and he was trying to sabotage us, and
oh my gosh,
cut all our power off. So like literally cut our power off. So
refrigerated
waiting list, so we were canceled here. So we had to close down, but good for us. You know, everything's resolved, and we just signed a 10-year lease, and they're working. They just got all the permits, so now they're working on everything around the building.
Good.
And we should be opening up in February. We will have empanadas again. We will have a lot of goodies, a lot of exotic candy. We were the first in Chicago that brought that exotic candy.
Yes.
And then now you can get it anywhere. But at the time when we were getting it, nobody had it. And it was great because people were coming just for that.
Strawberry flavored Oreos on the screen.
Everything, man. You can think of. We had it all, man. I was getting that stuff from China. Like, you know,
champagne cola.
You already know that Puerto Rican cola champagne.
We got one from
These Wellingtons were fire, low key. And shout out to the plug in Detroit too, man. My guy was before the China hookup. You know, we had a plug in Detroit. My man was a little Jewish kid who was only like 19 years old, was making like 100K a month selling sex.
Wow, that's a
come like entrepreneur. He was, and his dad was a lawyer, and so the kid didn't go to college. The kid opened an LLC and created a Instagram page. I don't even know his page, and I was shouting him out, and just kind of just started killing it, selling it to everybody. You know.
Can't wait. I've had the empanadas. Really lucky too. So
yeah, Loki, that's shout out to Loki for the empanadas. He's the one that creates the empanadas. We were selling. He's a small business, so we were helping him push the empanadas through our bodega and our social media.
Absolutely, man.
Gotta give him his credit, you know.
Yeah, just kind of like it takes a village to raise a child. You know, a business can really have an impact in the community it's in. What is the biggest thing you've noticed since you've opened up your business in the areas?
Man, one of the biggest things I've noticed is I can show you guys hundreds of emails from people saying thank you to me, like for helping them in some type of way, right? And again, I don't do it to expect nothing back, you know. But it's nice to get a thank you. I'll take that. But what I'm big on is helping other businesses. It's like Raina's Cakes was one of them, right?
That's right.
Raina's Cakes has her own brick and mortar now, but Raina's Cakes, she was selling little parts in a little cart. I put her in my store. I was one of the first stores to allow her to sell her cakes. We even got dinged by the city. The city came in and like, what are these cakes? Like, and they gave me a fine, but I ate it. I still sold her cakes. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, man, we still gonna eat over here.
That's right.
And you know, I paid that little ticket, and I told her, but now she's legit. You know what I mean? Now she got barcodes. Now we all good. But you know, things like that, right? The pastillos, you know, like all these vendors that. I had a Jamaican lady who sold candles, and she was, man, she was a sweetheart. And I actually went to her class. She had like a candle making class, and I met her there. I was like, you know what? I said, you know, I would love to hook up with you and sell you, you know, and sell your candles at my bodega. And she was like, oh my God, you know, and I put them in my bodega. Yeah, they didn't do well in the beginning, but then we started doing them. So those little things, I'm always meeting people and saying, oh, you got something, and I can sell it for you. And
and we all make money. You know what I mean? At the same time, but I'm promoting your business. Here's your business is in my store, and there's tons of people walking in, foot traffic. So it's a way to help others, and I'm big on tithing. I feel like, you know, we God's people, we got to help each other in any way possible, and I think that's the biggest reason I do it, because I want to make sure that if I got to break, somebody else got to get the break. You know, that's kind of like the way I get back. Pay it forward, man.
Yeah, forward. We definitely enjoyed your time here in Chicago live at iHeartRadio Studios with Nick Ramos himself. Do you have any final words for the entrepreneurs out there, and then plug your social media as well?
Oh man, you know what? Just keep grinding, man. Don't give up. Just keep pushing, and if you really want it, you're gonna get it. That's the best way to say it. Like, if you want something really bad, you're gonna find a way to get it, and that's just the mentality you gotta have. If you don't work for it, you're not gonna get it. You're not gonna get it just wanting it. So it's gotta be more than wanting it. Nicky Night, man. At social media, you can find me at Chicago Theater Works on Instagram, Final Cuts, Chicago on Instagram, and then Nicky Night. What is it? I forgot one. See? But anything I can help you guys with, I got some good specials coming for January and February. If you got any events, hit me up. I'll take care of you.
If you like you.
That's real.
Nice. What are we doing this weekend? Anything exciting?
Oh,
I'm about to work. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. This phone is jumping.
it's a good thing. It's a good thing. Good song too.
A 75th birthday party tonight. It's over.
Whoa, nice.
I might fly to Hubbard. Friday night, Hubbard. It's busted. Okay, my homie Rock will get you right. Make sure you guys check him out for all the sections. Get you in for free too. Don't tell him I told you that. But anyway, I'm working, man. Tonight, 75th, and then tomorrow, the complete opposite of Sweet 16.
Nice.
And then I will be at Glitter Nails on Sunday. Pull up if you want to get your nails done. Manis and petties.
Oh, yeah.
Music
As confirmed, please.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you.
yes. If you need your nails done for the holiday, they're doing all type of specials. It's supposed to be like this self-care Sunday thing going on.
Yeah.
So I'm outside. Follow me on Instagram at DJ Spoiled Milk. Keep me company while I'm out here in the cold.
Keep me warm, he said.
Keep me warm. Just hit a heart on the story. Let me know what you say. You know, I see you. That's it.
Okay. Jazz.
I'm not doing anything. I'm watching Dexter tonight.
That's right. That is something.
Yeah,
That is.
that is something. I'm gonna play some more Sims.
Good.
You don't know that about me. Like, yeah,
So,
listen,
like on PlayStation or
PC?
right here. It's right here.
Oh, the computer, man. All the family and all that. I remember that's what this was like.
Yeah.
It's a whole town.
Oh man, it's Roblox for adults.
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
That's
There's a
great.
lot of drama, so I'm gonna get into the drama. Probably post something on my Instagram. So follow me at Jasmine Sophia's.
I'm going to the Chris Kindle Market Saturday. I'm going to spend some time with my lady. Try to do some Christmassy stuff.
Cute.
Yeah. Trying to do the zoo lights too this Sunday.
Cute.
But if it's cold, I ain't going.
Relationship vibes.
He's like, gross.
I'm married. I got a relationship too.
And then also Saturday night, I'll be at Leon's holiday party in Madison, Illinois at Excalibur Skyloft, I think it's called.
Nice.
Celebrating that. So it's going to be pretty big. I know.
But
But they are incredible, especially when you team up with Lagos. But we here at the Midday Live Show, we team up with one tequila brand, that's Tequila 1349. Don't forget that too. Yeah. Go to your local venues right now. Get yourself a bottle for only $39.99. It's not a deal. It's not a special. That's just how the price is.
It's good. It's good tequila.
It's very good. You can get yourself something.
Definitely
Very
smooth
smooth.
to your holiday party.
She has a holiday party.
She
Thursday.
That's right. That's right. Invite only though. So,
Invite only. Period.
absolutely. And then, of course, if you're looking for the best frozen treat, head on over to your local Chulasco. Get yourself some Lorenzo's frozen pudding. Very good, clean ingredients. We love clean ingredients. Healthy as organic as you can get with these ingredients. And then myself, you can follow me on all social media, Styles Radio. That's Styles with a Z.
There it is.
Thank you.
Please. Right? Long coat. You gotta get the long coat. Yeah. Right. We're wearing sweaters on top of sweaters. Yeah.
You gotta put like thick socks on.
Right.
Even in Chicago,
Don't
don't
do
you
that whole springtime jacket thing, because they be out there with that little
coat?
That's a
Yeah,
young
do that.
kids. That's a young kids. That's the old folks. We
get cold.
Fridays.
Fridays.
You know it's cold when you like step outside and you ashy again.
You
Like,
smell pancakes. You already in pain from the cold air.
That's why
Right.
you Vaseline with you.
Got it.
we have to break that down maybe on the next episode.
Mhm.
Your do's and don'ts, your starter pack for Chicago.
How do you deal with this weather?
I can for man. I can for your best friend when it's cold. A little on your elbow.
No problem, right? Again, guys, be sure to follow us on Instagram for all the latest news and updates on what we're doing at the Midday Live Show.
And
And on that note, we're over. And out.
Now.